Hey guys, I know you have all been waiting to know the different types of books I read to get these facts. So this pile, including these books, is the books which my mama used to read to me when I was born to 3 years old. And this one, when I started reading on my own, is from 3 to 4 years old. And this pile is from 4 years old to 6. And now I'm going to take you to every single one of these books. Are you ready? Let's go! Let's begin. Oh, this is very heavy. Now, these books are written by the amazing author Ruth Spiro. And these are very simple books. I love the pictures inside, and my mama used to read it to me. Let me show you what's inside. Oh gosh. This is called Thermodynamics. This is called Thermodynamics. This is called Thermodynamics. This is called Coding. This is called Gravity. This is called Aerospace Engineering. This is called Quantum Physics for Babies. It's very simple and very interesting. Now this is called Solar System. I love the bright colors. Look how bright they are. And my mama used to read it to me every night. Now this is called Astronauts. It's a very fun book because it let me interact with it. And you can see I used it a lot because I tore it. Now this book is called Space. It has lots of flaps and I learn a lot of things about space in here. And I might also teach some space stuff to you even. And my mama used to read it to me when I was little and I still read it now. Oh my gosh, another space book. So you guys can tell how much I love reading about space. This is called Dinosaurs. It's a very fun book and it teaches you a lot about dinosaurs and sea reptiles and flying reptiles. This is called Lift the Flap Engineering. This teaches you a lot about robots and engineering. Oh gosh, that is a really big book. These are the very first books I used to enjoy. This is called The Big Book of ABCs. It teaches you a lot about your ABCs and it also teaches you about the words that start with these letters. Oh. Now this is called Finding First Words. In this book, there are words and you have to find them and read them. And there are lots of flaps. Some flaps might have pictures, some might have words, and some might have pictures and words like this one. This is called First Atlas. It teaches you a lot about the world, and also it has a map at the start. Just put it there. Now this is called the Children's First Atlas. Now you can tell how much I love reading about the world as well. Hey guys, look at the pile. These are just some of my favorite books I used to read. As I grew older, these are the books I used to read on my own. Now this is called Usborne Look Inside Science. This is a very fun and interesting book, flap book, and it teaches you a lot about science with simple words. Even I can understand this. Now, this is called Usborne Look Inside Your Body. I have a video about my digestive system on YouTube. If you follow me, if you are subscribing me on YouTube, this is the book I learned this from. Now this is called Seas and Oceans. It teaches you a lot about the marine life in seas and oceans and about the marine animals' habitats. Now this is called Usborne Look Inside How Things Work. This book teaches you a lot about how things work, and I used to beg my mama to tell me how things work. So then she got me this book. It tells me how electricity works, how computers work, how motorbikes work. Now look at the pile. Now it's even taller. Now let's move on to these books. This book is from National Geographic, and I read a lot of National Geographic books. I learned about all the different types of penguins and Antarctica, and I also learned about what penguins do in this book. You know how much I love our planet Earth. So this book is 100 Facts About Saving the Earth. It tells us about how to save the Earth of the things that are happening to it right now. And now most of the facts come from these two books. Amazing Facts Every 8-year-old Should Know and Amazing Facts Every 6-year-old Should Know. Here. Now this book is called Sharks. It tells me a lot about sharks and different types of sharks. And this is where I got the fun fact. Did you know sharks don't have bones, they have cartilage? Now this book is called What's the Weather? It teaches me a lot about climates and global warming. And did you know there's something called mushroom rain and foam attack and ball lightning? I learned that all from this book. Now this book is called Under Your Feet. It tells me a lot about insects, how plants grow under the soil, and all about animals that make burrows like the mole. That's that. And this is called Biggest, Fastest and Tallest. It tells me a lot about the tallest stuff, like the tallest tower is Burj Khalifa, and the fastest land animal is the cheetah, and the biggest dinosaur is the Argentinosaurus. Now this book is called My Big Book of Questions and Answers. This is a really interesting go-to book. we just go to random pages and read from there. There are really cool facts and true or false questions. Oh, now this is called Animal Ultimate Handbook. It tells me a lot about wildlife and animals. Just like this. This is called Pop-up Facts About Human Body. It has a lot of pop-up facts like this one about the human body. And this is where I learn most of my human body stuff. And this is another human body. Now you can tell how much I love reading about the human body as well. Now look at the pile from 0 years old to 6 years old. And you know, these are just some of my favorite books. I have some in my upstairs bedroom bookshelf and a lot more in this bookshelf behind me. And my mama doesn't buy all of these brand new. She sometimes, more than half of these books are from the charity shop. These books are much cheaper. And we also go to the library to get some books. Hope you enjoyed my video. Bye!